Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. Happy birthday to the Pi babies, 314 today. Happy birthday, High Priestess Linda, High Priestess Erin, and High Priestess Michelle. Love you so much, High Priestesses. Happy birthday, JB, Nikki Lane, Al Hicks, H, Mr. Buck. I loved that movie, Uncle Buck, growing up. Happy birthday, Spiritually Divine Bree. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday, Victoria, Melanie from Egypt, Marta Iwa, Heather Renee, Shan, Kat Carol, Kim Fetter, Marion, Annette Hunter, Joan. Happy birthday, France, Katie, Michelle, Stacy, Miko, Mariella, Tina, JPJ, Agnieszka. Happy birthday, High Priestess Agnieszka. Happy birthday, Jen, Heather, Shah. Happy birthday, Jen, the ultimate Pisces. I love it. Happy birthday, Maria, Maria. Happy birthday, Jess, Ann, Dina, John K. Happy birthday, Megan, Nikki G. And happy birthday, Philip, Alex, Hawk, St. John. Happy birthday, High Priestesses. Check your email a little later today. You'll have a treat from me in there. Happy Pi Day to everybody. All right. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Spirit, hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Didn't we get this recently? Higher view. Be aware if what you're doing fits the big picture. And ask yourself what new actions you can take to elevate higher. I actually love that. That's like a little priority check for us. Are the aligned actions we are taking each day contributing to the big zoomed out picture, or are we getting caught and lost in the minutia of tasks, obligations, expectations? Are we prioritizing what moves the needle forward in terms of career, finance, and self-care? Or are we getting caught in the, I have to do these things and now they have taken over my day and I've lost time for these important priorities? I love that. That's a very healthy check. Oof, let's see. This is the Muse Tarot. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Whoa, please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Highest timeline, highest messages. Okay. We have the Lovers. I'm so shaky. Damn. I didn't even know I was fucking shaking. Pisces, sorry. Okay, we have the Lovers underneath these beautiful angel wings. We have 3 lotus flowers here, growing from the depths of mud. Muse of Voices. So this is technically, oh my goodness, technically the King of Swords in the traditional deck, but in this deck there's no masculine energy. It's all muses, so it's all inspiration. Finding inspiration through your boundaries, through speaking your, speaking your truth out. The truth being, what's the priority right now? This is you guarding your energetic sovereignty, guarding your sacral energy, guarding your plans, guarding your manifestations, guarding what you are seeing. Not from a place of paranoia, from a place of reverence and sacred honor. Capiche? So when it comes to Lovers and this Muse of Voices, the union with self is going to be of utmost importance and priority right now. I know boundaries keep coming up, but it's for a reason. I think something's about to lift off in eclipse season. Allow yourself to dance freely in the energy that you've created for yourself around stability in your masculine and stability in your feminine. Can you allow yourself to move fluidly through external experiences and external noise, knowing that you have set up very beautiful, healthy, honoring boundaries for yourself? So this is a little bit different than setting boundaries with other people. Because we can't control other people. We can only control where our focus goes, where our yeses lie, where our no's come up, right? This is a call to prioritize this zoomed out perspective in contracts, in union with self, and in any kind of intimate dynamics you have. Where can you implement stronger boundaries for yourself so that you are, again, focusing on the higher level perspective, surrendering to the divine plan while maintaining your energetic frequency, your energetic balance, your energetic openness, right? Your power here, Pisces, is in your adaptability. So this doesn't mean like every single day is going to look the same for you. It's probably quite the opposite, if we're being honest. But being able to be the consistent, anchored, grounding force in your fluidity, in your adaptability, in your transformational energy, that's actually living through your enlightenment. So it's like, you know that expression, when we make plans, God laughs when we make plans? I think this is like, all you can do is make plans for how you're going to choose to respond versus react. Choose where to focus your energy, choose where to say yes and no. And if at any point the yeses you've given out no longer align, then you switch it, reverse it to a no. If at any point the no's that you have in place are no longer serving you, you switch it to a yes. But it comes back to you being the sovereign ruler of self and your own energy and your perspective. They want you to place a bigger emphasis on like the long-term, like long game here. So if there are people, places, opportunities, things that are coming up that are not going to serve the long term, this is where you're going to step up as a leader and be like, I cannot offer my energy in this realm. Seven of Voices is interesting because in the traditional Rider-Waite, the Seven of Swords, sometimes it's lying, cheating, stealing. It's a card of strategy because in the traditional Rider-Waite, the person that's stealing the swords he's stealing the swords from the enemy. And it's like a very impromptu situation. There was like not a ton of thought and planning into it. It was like they seized an opportunity. In the Muse Tarot, we see the reality of the Seven of Swords energy, planning, calculated risks, being slick, maybe even conniving in some ways. There is a spectrum of light and shadow in that sentiment. This might feel a little higher level, but it's almost like the Seven of Swords itself is not a bad card. It's how are we using the Seven of Swords? So you have an opportunity to be this this like slick fox, like really planning and making moves towards your sun, towards your illumination, towards your truth. Or we can make plans through, you know, manipulation, withholding truths from self first, and then others, of course. If we're holding truth from ourselves, we're likely withholding truth from others as well. I want to go in a little bit deeper on this one because I actually think that this is saying you are the one. You are the one with the plan and the view. So it's not that no one can help you, but it's like at the end of the day, you are the one that decides the yeses, the no, how much time goes into things, how much time doesn't go into things, how much help you offer, how much help you don't offer. Knowing that you are on a journey towards something bigger, brighter, more spiritually in tune. All this yellow on the side is enlightenment. There's also a call for a lot of people to reflect back. If you're any kind of dynamic you're in right now, they want you to use your past dynamics as checkpoints of like, have I seen this pattern before? Have I experienced this same situation before? How did I respond then? What did I learn from that situation? How can I respond differently now? Applying the wisdom of this new perspective and this gives like, it's like quick wit. It's like quick wit. It's quick planning. It's good on your toes, but they want you to use it for good is the thing, not shadow, like not manipulating. And sometimes here's the thing, damn, there was a lot of shadow work in this reading. Not everyone who's manipulative knows that they're manipulative. That's actually like a wild aspect of manipulation, is that oftentimes people who are exhibiting manipulative tendencies, it's a shadow, it's a blind spot. You might see it in others And if you have been spotting that, this is your opportunity to just kind of like check yourself so you don't wreck yourself by getting involved in a pattern you've already seen or closed. This might also be a reminder of your past patterns where you might have been inadvertently manipulating situations where you were like, oh, I wasn't aware that that behavior was manipulation. So this is also a call or an invite to explore our own like codependent dynamics, covert, what do you call them? Like covert contracts. It's like unspoken agreements. I think moving forward, Muse of Voices out here with the Lovers, which is Gemini, this is double air energy, double communication energy. The name of the game for you is speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Even if it means you're walking alone, even if it means people think you're being conniving, but you're being honest, even if it means you have to sacrifice, right? The Hangman is a sacrifice card, sacrificing additional, I don't know, people around you or support. It does not mean that you will not be supported. It means that the divine will and yourself will be the ultimate sources of support. But this is like this feels so like getting real, like getting really real with self. And part of that ends up being like, if I'm very real with myself, I'm going to have to be very real with others too. This is so deep, Pisces. I don't know what's going on. Smash, smooch, hug that like button for me. Oh my God, 10 of Cups at the bottom. Emotional fulfillment. This is bringing you someplace rewarding. I love that. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. That's the flower of life right there in the center. And all these 10 people are dancing their own part in this 10 of Cups. As you walk this walk, Pisces, like talk the talk and walk the walk, right? That's integrity. As you do this, you end up in your 10 of Cups, even if you feel like you are momentarily walking across these bridges alone. I walk a lonely road. That's the call. That is the call. I wonder why Lovers, I do think there's like an aspect of, can you keep circling back to the past, the times where you didn't speak your truth, you didn't speak your need, you didn't set a boundary, you didn't enforce a boundary. I think they want you to reflect on those times and what happened when that occurred, which is likely some kind of demise or disruption or discomfort on your end, you not receiving something you wanted or needed or deserved. It looks like there's a new contract or person presenting themselves to you. Now, I say contract, it could be like a business deal, a collaborative effort, an energy exchange with someone, and they want you to voice your expectations from jump. Like, this came up the other day too, I think, where I was like, yeah, managing expectations of like, this is who I am, this is what I'm seeking, this is where I'm going, and this is what I'm requesting. Can you meet those needs? Whether that is a lover, a boss, someone you're hiring, a co-collaborative effort in some way, that is the name of the game here. Like, so strong, so strong, so strong. Tell me more about this Lover's energy. This is what brings you ultimate harmony. And this is actually, you know what, Pisces, if you have a blocked throat chakra, if you were one of the ones who was muted, diluted, told to speak less, or if you, like when you spoke on your emotions or your boundaries, it was like shunned, shit on, pushed away. This is extra for you. They want you to really, really stand in this. Boundaries and speaking your truth, it's not a one-off situation. It is a commitment to self over and over and over again. Okay. There's also something you're only seeing a quarter of something right now with somebody around you. Okay, give me info on this Lovers for Pisces. Gemini energy, communication, Archangel Raphael, lotus flower. You are the lotus flower, so they really want you to bloom out of the muck that you once lived in. The muck also being symbolic of lack of clarity in your wants and needs and expression of self. Oh my God, that's crazy. Sheesh. Hangman out here twice. They want you to look at these opportunities from a higher level perspective. Again, that higher level perspective. This contract, this person. and surrendering to the truth by stating it now and then allowing some kind of unfolding to unfold. I feel this felt stern, and now I'm like, ooh, this is actually Pisces in power. This is not Pisces getting a spank. This is Spirit saying, you already know what I'm talking about. Do it. Yes! Jesus, Mary in heaven. All these major arcanas. Pisces, you're the tower. Pisces, you are the tower, you are the tower, you are the tower, you are the tower. You are the 12th house. You are karma. That does not mean deliver karma to people. It just means that when you show up in your authenticity, people's worlds it's shake, rattle, and roll, babe. Like, that might not be your intention. You might be like, I'm just truly seeking 10 of Cups. Guys, like, I'm just truly seeking fulfillment. I'm just truly seeking peace, right? Keep seeking that, Pisces, by prioritizing you and your truth. Because then when you do that, you shift the foundation of things. You bring light, enlightenment, and transformation for healthier foundations in self and others, even if you are not there to witness the transformation of others. That really is the role of a teacher. If you think about it, like, think back to your first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade teacher, or a teacher that really had an impact on you, high school, college, whatever. They gave their best at that time to plant the seeds in you that they needed to, right? Assuming they are a teacher of integrity, knowing that they will likely never hear from you again. But their heart is aligned with the frequency of, I'm planting these seeds to leave this world better through the youths who are going to shape this world. That's the energy I'm getting here. You are teaching people how to build foundations in self and look at things from a truthful lens. And I think this is coming from a time period where perhaps you are not looking at self and patterns from a truthful lens, whether it be like you weren't giving yourself enough credit for the divine being you are, or taking accountability for the areas where shadow was predominant. Listen, I'm part of both of those things. I am not immune to either of those, right? We all have shadow, we all have blind spots. But the yellow is triumphing here. So to me, this gives like you learned something, and now they want you to stand in it by being a beacon of light, a model of the truth, even if it means having an uncomfortable conversation. Yeah, even if it means having a challenging conversation. Wow. Tell me more about, let's see. We'll get OG on here. Anything else for this Hangman Tower? Let's see. Can you just be clear on surrendering to the communication and the transformation that takes place? They said what they said. Smash that like button, Pisces. They are loud and clear today. They want you to make this judgment call. This is what you're being called to do. This is the truth you're being called to speak. This is the boundary you're being called to set. This is the agreement, negotiation, terms and conditions. They are advising you to speak out loud. It's actually going to change something, I think, in your favor. This is you stepping outside the comfort zone. Okay, so Pisces, I think everything I just said, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you already know this. I think this is confirmation, right? They're like, you know this. You're inside the palace walls. You know this. Now go out and show this. It's one thing to know it. It's another to show it or to walk the walk. Even if it's scary, you're so ready. They're saying like, you're so ready. It might be nerve-wracking, but you're so ready. Whatever this truth is, remember your path is the priority. Your calling and healing is the priority. And people will either jive with that and be down for the journey, or they will fall off naturally. Anyone who's shake, rattled, and rolled by these types of conversations, negotiations, clear, transparent terms, conditions, expectations, boundaries, whether it's like, I need less of this from you or I need more of this from you, if they are meant to be here, that will not push them away. It does look like there's some kind of transformation that's going to happen when you do this. So let's go a little deeper on this Muse of Swords energy. You might actually, I was just going to say, you might actually inspire somebody. You might actually inspire somebody. Blinded by the light. What are the rest of the words? What are they? Blinded by the light. Okay, anyway, sorry, I just had to go there. What are the rest of the words, though? Can you drop it in the comments for me? Queen of Wands. You treating and honoring your light as sacred. I think this may blind some people, but not in a bad way. In a way of like, you know, when you go out in the morning for your sunrise walk, or you step outside first thing in the morning and the sun is so bright, it's beautiful, but it gets you. You're like, oh shit, I need sunnies. Like I need a hat on. This like got me. It's a beautiful thing. I think you're about to blind some people by your own light and by how much you cherish and honor that fucking light. You did do the shadow work. That's confirmation for me that like whatever maladaptive or manipulative tendencies you have, you own, it's either a work in progress or you have transmuted a bit or a good chunk of it. And you are ready to step into this, like, I'm fully exposed for me. And it's either like you rock with me or you roll out, right? We got Miss Neptune joining us, confirming. Anything else for the Tower? And what is this, man? Who is that? That does not feel you. Who is that? Okay, twofold. Ready? If you are a business owner or you're launching a business, you're the clearest, your clarity, your authenticity, standing in your truth, not acting like we're perfect, because that's not real. Sharing the parts of you that have had to be healed or are being healed is going to be pivotal in building something very sturdy, firm, and long-lasting for you that results in empire status. So it could be like multiple businesses or one business that expands with like 4 tentacles, 4 legs. For other people here, this is specifically divine feminine, divine masculine. This is specifically you speaking truths and being super clear about boundaries and expectations with a divine masculine in your presence. This could be a father figure, grandfather, father, brother, somebody that raised you. Could be a potential romantic partner, or this is like boss energy, right? Somebody that you are working with. Do not be afraid to push back on anybody that is brushing up against boundaries. Not everyone will know your boundaries, right? But you will you'll be able to tell the integrity and vibrational alignment of somebody when you speak a boundary and they adhere to it, they respect it, and or they apologize when they overstep, and like, you know, give people however many or however few chances you feel is appropriate with that. This is giving a success story, though. This is going to be especially, Pisces, this is especially necessary during Aries season. As we kick off eclipse season, you think about the eclipse, the light is going to be blinded by the light. The light is going to be blocked for a minute. That's when you become the light, Pisces. So to me, this means you may speak true. I'm having deja vu. This is so crazy. You may be speaking truths, setting terms and conditions, expectations, renegotiating contracts. And people may forget these things that you say, and they want you to check them, period. Not from a place of malice, but from a place of like, I know my light and I know my sacredness. You may have forgotten this boundary or this term or this thing we agreed to, but I didn't. So I will shed light on it even if there is no light outside. I am the fucking light. Capiche? If this is career stuff, the negotiating terms and contracts, you end up getting some kind of gig. And I actually think that your pushback, your fire and air energy here actually gives you a leg up. You become more desirable, more hireable, whether it's through clients or a boss. I'm really feeling this. Can I get how Pisces is coming across? Okay, that was so many. This is too many. We'll take the gold though. Meow. Look at you, gold queen. You have a pioneering spirit that can manifest abundance easily. All that you touch, whoa, turns to gold. Luck seems to be on your side. Luck be a lady tonight, Pisces. This means don't undersell your shit. Don't undersell your heart. Don't undersell your skill set. Don't undersell your talent. Don't undersell your inspiration. Don't undersell your fucking path, Pisces. You are Midas. Is that right? King Midas, Golden Touch? You are Midas. King, Queen, Emperor, Empress, Midas. You are the golden ticket. You are the fucking prize. I think this is what they want you to remember. People may look at you that way too. And that's why you're like, yes, they want you to be like, yes, I am gold. And that is why I have these very clear boundaries and expectations. You rock with me or you roll out, period. I'm so into this. Okay. What are we surrendering to here with the Hanged Muse? Pisces, can you kiss me on the like button? Please and thank you so much. Chariot, this is your ticket to success. 2 tickets to paradise. A little confirmation from the trucks. 7-7 is alignment. This method keeps you in alignment for that zoomed out perspective and the path forward. You are going to be successful. The more raw and authentic you can be, the more successful you're going to be. The more raw and authentic, that means sharing those vulnerable feelings, sharing those vulnerable needs, speaking up if something feels funny. That actually catapults you forward, leading to victory and success. The person on the Chariot card is the charioteer. That charioteer becomes this emperor. This is beautiful. Cancerian energy too. It's like protecting the beautiful mushiness you have inside, the talents, the gifts, the emotions, protecting them with the Cancerian shell, right? The crab shell, which is boundaries, telling people what you need, telling people what you want, and then giving them the space to show up. And if they don't, then you already know. Ooh, divine feminine for the win. That was it. That was the message. Foofy woofy, that spooked me a little. Now we got the Emperor and the Empress here. Somebody, Pisces, you're giving somebody a run for the money. What are you doing? What are you doing? And if this isn't playing out, I guess give this some time, but like Aries season, but Emperor, Empresses, your divine union is resulting in, there is a boss, partner, dynamic, whatever, that's like energetically matched. And this is going to allow you to receive. You see the yellow, yellow, yellow? Blue and yellow, blue and yellow. I think something's going to result from this. You speaking that truth, that tower, that changing of the foundation. Something's going to be birthed from this. Give me one more with the 7 of Swords so I understand a little bit better. 10 of Wands in reverse. This actually gives you not walking away from something that you are considering walking away from, because the verbiage, the terms, the conditions, the contract, the agreement, the respect shifts from you speaking it, from you requesting it. There's like a burden that's absolved, but this looks like preventing some kind of ending, but not like a bad thing. You're kind of giving a little bit of, when you step into this power of like, I'm approaching this as from non-attachment. Should I stay or should I go now? Like it's not up to me. It's up to the divine. And the pieces are gonna roll how they roll, and I'm just gonna flow with the current, right? But by you speaking these boundaries, shifting the dynamic of the foundation, standing in your truth, acknowledging your light, prioritizing you over and over and over again, surrendering to this process and this guidance, you end up closing some cycle, like in terms of a burden. But I think the burden was you not initially getting what you wanted or needed from someone or from a structure or from a system. And it allows you to Drop the burden while staying. 2 10s is a 20, and we have the Judgment card out here. So this is a higher level calling with this higher view. Keeping the zoomed out perspective, that's the priority. And like the little things along the way are gonna, again, it's like they'll barnacle on or they will fall the fuck off, but it has to come from the voice. It has to come from your voice and your acknowledgement and honoring of your sacred enlightenment, gold energy, receptive energy. This little light of mine. Yep, justice at the bottom. That is it. That's the fair way to go. That's the just way to go. That's the balanced way to go. This is it. This feels like the most clear advice all week. Look at that. 2 of Wands. You are the High Priestess. Say it, Pisces. I am the High Priestess. I trust my inner knowing. I peep patterns over promises, babe. That gives, like, the reason why you're speaking on something is because you're noticing a pattern you've experienced in the past, or you will be noticing a pattern that you've experienced in the past, and they want you to speak on it to kind of nip it in the bud, and it actually gives new life and a stronger foundation as a result of that. So now your guards can be let down and receive and birth what it is that you need to receive and birth for this higher level calling. Give me a little more on the Empress, please and thank you. Didn't mean to be so bossy with Spirit. Jeez Louise. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. That going back and forth. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. Going back and forth. Star. This process brings your wish fulfillment, healing, paradise energy into, there's like a clarity that comes through that for some reason it wasn't clear back here. Air, air, air. It's a lot. Air, air. There's a lot of air. So they really want you to tap into your, it's like lead with your heart, but bring your brain with you. Apply that logic and apply the lessons out loud. Knowing we're supposed to have boundaries is one thing, but speaking out what we want and expect is another. And then when we don't get it, acknowledging that and moving, right? This looks like there is or was back and forth or juggling of maybe your own feminine masculine energy, but the star coming out but the star coming out is like the healing prevails, the wish fulfillment prevails, your authentic nature prevails with this Empress. So you receive. One more here. Not easy though. Pisces, this might just be straight up like too many people want from you, and it's like if you're not getting what it is that you are giving, then adjustments have to be made. And maybe this is like where you were going back and forth. So taking that zoomed out perspective of, okay, if this is my long-term plan, where do I actually need to be investing my energy, my thoughts, my planning, my time, my resources? And anyone that's not aligned with that, you're going to have to retract, not have to, but you can choose to retract. Oh, 3333 on the clock. Retract that energy and put it elsewhere. I do think that's what happens. It's kind of like, it's prioritization of energy. It's like, I can't pour into all these places. I can only pour into what's going to move me forward on my calling. And that can only be with people who will assist in that, not just coming to take. Bottom of the deck, Moon. Yeah, this is for you to explore. This is like an intuitive journey for you to explore. There's going to be practice for you in balancing the spirit and the ego together as this unfolds. Shit, that felt so deep, you know? Again, Cancerian Pisces energy. This actually, though, this puts you in a new, through those pillars, is a new portal. Yeah, this is you ending some kind of toxic cycle or toxic, let's say it differently. something that kept you like held back or restricted. And for me, it really keeps coming back to all this air is mind and throat. But the moon card is like, you're learning how to walk the fine line between your higher self and your human self. That is the sweet spot. And I believe this invitation for you to flex your throat chakra, flex your application of lessons learned. This is how you walk that line, moving through that portal, receiving wish fulfillment, stepping into Empress and Emperor energy. I do like that, as much as this feels like a calling, like a responsibility reading. But I really do dig this. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, so we won't use that deck. Sorry, Spirit. Closing advice for Pisces. Advice. Wow. What? Shut it down, Pisces. This looks like there's too many. They want you to go inward and get a little bit more silent. Like, not silent, like speak your truth, say the truth, right? Say what you need, expect what you expect, and continue going inward and continue silencing the chords that are noisy. This Five of Wands. Prioritize where your focus goes, prioritize your grounding, prioritize, right, Virgo energy, connecting with earth, coming back to self. That star, which is this star over the solar plexus. This is an exercise in practicing, honoring, acknowledging self-worth. Meow. Ace of Pentacles. And something comes in for you. This feels like test. I really don't like to use that word. This does feel like a test though. Or an opportunity to stretch your muscles. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles. Whole new world. Oops, hold on. Gotta cover the tater tots. A whole new world. This is another, oh God, I'm sorry. This is another portal. This is part of this ascension process. Okay, this feels like a continuation. This may start today. Maybe this already kicked up this week. This is going to play out through Aries and then into Taurus season. It's to prepare you for what's coming in. Some kind of opportunity that is, there's an opportunity that's coming in that they're going to want you to hold sacred reverence around. So they want you to practice with your throat and energy first so that you are prepared to hold firm parameters and boundaries around this opportunity that comes in. It is going to change your world. There could be travel, and if it's not travel, this could be online, some type of online exchange. So job interview, new business idea, an influx of your social media. Or it's simply expanding your ability to move through this world in the most healed and fluid way possible for where you are right now. Yes, Two of Wands again at the bottom. It is taking you outside your comfort zone. They want you to step outside your comfort zone for this. Okay, that felt correct. Anything else? Ooh, Pisces, intuition. You have a strong intuition with an innate sense of events, thoughts, or feelings of others. Your intuition often manifests in a gut feeling that serves as an internal guide. Trust what you are feeling. Trust what you are seeing. You are the High Priestess. Say it, Pisces. I am the High Priestess. Okay. Thank you so much, Pisces. If you want to learn how to read tarot with me, we have pre-enrollment for Tarot Academy through tomorrow. If you sign up between now and tomorrow, you secure your early bird pricing. Tarot Academy meets once a week, and we actually practice reading tarot together, and you'll have video modules within the community app that we use. Submit your name at the link below to secure your early bird discount. You don't have to pay today. You're simply submitting your name and email address so that you can be notified first for when Tarot Academy opens. That's going to open up next month in April. All right, Pisces, hold my hands. And take a big deep breath in through the nose. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Allow the air that passes through your throat remind you of the power of your voice. And release. And affirm. I trust my intuition. Yes, Pisces. See you later.